the instruction manual, nicely thick foam pad. You got your power cord, your power adapter, some Teflon tape, 3/4 inch NPT adapter, LP365 unit itself. Hopefully you guys enjoy the unboxing of the Frizzlife LP365. Now let's dive deeper into the product here. Now a little bit about the Frizzlife company is they're a fast-growing young water filtration brand dedicated to provide affordable, DIY-friendly, and high-efficiency water treatment systems, including reverse osmosis and under-sink filters. So next question is, why do you need a smart water monitoring system? Well, there are several reasons I can give you here. For example, a running toilet. If the water keeps running nonstop but very little and you don't notice it, this Frizzlife LP365 will notice 0.01 gallons per minute difference if it's leaking. Very sensitive, it can catch a leaking toilet. Another example is like a burst pipe while you're away. Let's say you're on vacation, it will notify you and you can shut off your main valve just by a click of an app. What really got me excited about this product is it has an ultrasonic technology flow monitoring. And if you're not familiar with flow monitoring, it's an ultrasonic that uses sound waves with frequency higher than the upper audible limit of human hearing so that it can catch any leakage. It can catch up to 0.01 gallons per minute. That's pretty precise. So nice thing about this unit is it has a built-in AAA lithium batteries for backup power during brief outages. Now you have to plug it in for it to function and maintain network connectivity because that backup power is just for brief outages and not rather than primary operation. Just look at the inlet here. It does come with seals. Let's download the app here. So go to the App Store and do a search for Frizzlife and it comes right up here. Select Get. Okay, and it's downloading. Open. And allowed. Agreed. We're going to go ahead and sign up. Of course, you got to put in your email. All that fun stuff, right? Bluetooth, yes. Once you download the app, you set up the account and everything. Next thing you want to do is you want to hold down Protect Unprotected and carry for about 5 seconds. And you hear the unit go into pair mode. Next thing you want to do, very important here, go to your settings and you want to make sure your Bluetooth is on. So that's on. Now you go to your Wi-Fi and you see the Smart Life. Select that. And then it found it, but it's not, as you can see, it's not approved yet on your local network. So what you want to do next is go back to Frizzlife app. Once you're in the app, go ahead, hit plus sign, add device, and discover devices. That's your unit. Go ahead, add, and then you select your network, Wi-Fi network, and of course enter your password, and then it's adding, and that's it. That's how you set up for Wi-Fi, and it's done. Now your unit's live. Turn back on, hit protection on, select detail from month, 7 days, 24 hours, today, usage. Of course, we haven't hooked this unit up, so you're not going to be able to see all the any information. Temperature, flow rate, that's cool to have is the temperature. You can see like in the winter how cold the water gets, or in the summer how warm the water is. That's pretty neat. So here I'm going to show you how I'm going to install the LP365 into our water line here. And right here is our main water line. And it actually goes in to here, comes up, the main water valve line comes out here, and we're going to install the LP365 right here into the big blue filters. We have two of them, and then the big blue actually comes out and run into a water softener and a water heater and back up into our main water distribution system here. So here's the tools I'm going to use here. You got crescent wrench, and you got your 3/4 MPT, in which these all came with, and your seals. Then you need to go out and buy this if your setup is similar to ours, to mine. This is what I went and bought: an 18-inch 3/4 inch FIP and 3/4 inch FIP on both ends. Okay, because this is going into the big blue again. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and set this up here. Get everything ready. So you want to take these cover off. You want to put your 3/4 inch MPT on both outlet and inlet. Don't forget, put the seal on there, okay? So go ahead and tighten that up by hand. If you're using a 3/4, go ahead, just use the seal, and you won't have to use any Teflon. Now if you go an inch, you're going to have to use Teflon to seal it up, okay? You want to turn off the main water valve, and you want to go and turn on one of the faucets inside the house to empty out the pressure. If you don't, it's going to be hard to loosen these up, and also might, you know, spray at you while you're doing it. Get messy here. So I turn off the main water valve here, and then there's another one here, so I'm going to turn off both valves. Some Teflon tape. So I'm going to go ahead and just put on both ends. So we got the Teflon tape on both ends. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my 3/4 FIP on this outlet. I'm going to go ahead and release the pressure on these. Just press that little red button. That's a pressure releaser for the big blue. And I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect the inlet. This main water valve, right, coming out through here. I'm going to go ahead and connect that onto the inlet. And then hook this on here. So you want to make sure there's no kinks in the water line. And then go ahead and start tightening everything up here. Go ahead and turn the main water line on. So here's the main water line. It's going. It comes up. It comes out here. And it goes in the big blue, and it goes into the water softener and to the water heater and to the whole house here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn this one on. See if there's any leakage. And voila, there is no leak. So next we're going to do is going to go ahead and plug up the unit. And the outlet, you just pull back out here, and you put your female and male together and seal it up. Nice thing about this plug is it actually has a built-in seal. And right now you can see there's no water going through. I got the kitchen faucet running currently, and you can see that it's showing the flow rate. The LCD screen is showing the batteries being charged. Again, this has 3 AAA lithium batteries built inside the unit, just in case you ever have power outage. It runs on that, so you can backup power so that you can shut off the water to the main valve just in case anything happens. So that's a very nice feature that this unit has. So here I'm gonna go over the app after several hour usage here since we installed it. Here you can see right now it's showing temperature is 54.8, and we have today already used 48 gallons, And the last 24 hours, let's say we turn off the valve, and you can hear it closing, and it states here on the LCD screen here, it's saying close, you can see. Okay, so now we're going to turn it back on. So you can hear it turning back on. It's really quiet. Let's go to settings here. Let's go to alarm log. We don't have anything. This is where you're gonna have alarms where it's showing any leakage, any system notification. It's gonna be here. Device reset here. If you have any issues, hit device reset, device information, unit switch, share device. You can share this account so other people can actually, in your family, can use it. Now let's go back to alarm. You can set, here you can set mode 2, mode 1. I have it on auto, advanced settings. You can change to like mode 6 is household plus 5, more than 5 people. But I have on mode 3 because that's household plus 5 people. You can do a leak test. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this little leak test button here. And it's gonna go into a leak test, running a leak test. So we're gonna hit start here, but here it's saying, please ensure that the main water supply valve is open and all fixtures is closed. So right now, there's nothing on in the house. We're gonna go ahead and start the test. So it's gonna take, it takes about a couple minutes for it to test. Okay, so we're at 97% here. It's almost done. Let's see what the result is here. It detected a small water leakage. We detected a minor water leak with a flow rate below 0.012 gallons per minute. So you can see it's a very nice feature to have, a leak test. So it can notify you of any possible small leak. So I recommend the product, guys. Very nice to have if you do a lot of traveling, and even if you're working a lot away from home, or if you want to track down to the minute, to the day, the amount of hours, who's taking a lot of who's taking long showers, or whatever you want to track. It's actually all in here in the app, and this Frizzlife LP365 can do that for you. So I do recommend the product, guys. And you saw how easy it is to install. Very simple, not that hard to install. And if you know a little bit about, water lines and plumbing fixtures and stuff like that, if I can do it, you can do it. So thanks for watching. And again, this is a promotional video from Frizzlife. They send this product to me for a sample, and I give it a try, and I like it, and I'm gonna keep it for use. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.